Hey, friends. I am so excited right now to have this opportunity to have this chat with the incredible Loren King. We've got some super duper, I don't know how to explain it, some amazing stuff to kind of talk to you all about. Now, if you haven't already seen on our social media channels, Laura and I are going to be on a cruise. That's right, we're cruising in May. And
Yes.
we're going to have an amazing time, not only enjoying some fun in the sun, but we're going to be speaking on Smiles at Sea. And so we wanted to kind of talk about that today. So welcome, Loren King. Let me tell you who's hanging out with me today. Loren King. Hopefully that emphasis lets you know. We got a big deal over here, okay? Loren King is the Director of Education for Viome, an international speaker, a human trafficking awareness advocate, and an airway health education RDH. And so I'm super excited to have you here today. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Your energy is one of my favorites. And luckily, we know people like Elijah who introduce everyone that needs to know each other, knows each other through some way, form, or fashion. So I am happy to be here. Thank you.
Yes. And at the conclusion of our talk, we're going to be on here for about 15 minutes or so. We've got a sweet deal that we want to share with y'all. It's a never before done deal for the Smiles at Sea cruise.
Yes.
I need you to brace yourself, strap on your seatbelt, put your helmet on, because this is about to blow y'all away, okay? But you got to stay to the end. You got to stay to the end. So let's kind of talk about the content. I would love to know a little bit about the subject that you're going to be sharing on our May Smiles at Sea cruise.
Yeah. So Elijah's given me the opportunity to talk about human trafficking awareness. And he actually saw me present this for the first time back in 2021 and a little bit before then too. But we were in Africa together, and he said it was one of the first CEs that he had sat through in 5 years. So I was like, no pressure, Elijah.
Like,
I see it with this little notepad. I was laughing so hard, but no. So the human trafficking awareness course, my approach to it is to try and be as motivational and supportive as I can throughout the entire process. It is a very visual, very audible course. So being motivational in that and being very vulnerable with my audience myself is very important, so that they know that, we're being vulnerable in this together. It is a darker subject. It makes people uncomfortable sometimes, but I just try and remind people that a subject like this is not going to go away just because we don't talk about it. It's just going to get worse. And the fact that you're hearing about it more and you're seeing it more on the news and you're seeing it more, in your own communities and things like that is actually a really good thing. That means that we're making progress and that we are starting to put a dent in this. Whereas before, people ask me all the time, they're like, I feel like I'm hearing about it so much more. It's getting so much worse. And like, no, it's always been really bad. We just didn't talk about it. And so now with, social media and things like that, we're able to spread the word much faster. And Elijah's cruise and the Smiles at Sea team, this cruise is one of my favorites out of the entire year, every year. And it's because so many people come together and so many people start to collaborate. And one good thing about being on a cruise ship is you're stuck with each other. So you are learning, you're having fun, but you're also getting to network and collaborate with people that I tell Elijah all the time, and anyone else ask me about the cruise. This is the one event that you need to go to meet the humans on this planet that you were supposed to meet, but you would never meet under any other circumstances. And when you're put in an environment like that with a course like mine, where we need awareness, we need networking, we need everyone to collaborate to really put a dent in this problem, it's the perfect environment. So I'll go through exactly, what human trafficking is. Of course, a lot of people associate it with sex trafficking, and that's just not the whole thing. You know, there's so many different other ways that trafficking exists. One of the biggest ones is forced labor, and it's not just in other countries. It's just as bad here, and that's because we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what to look for, and that's my job. So going through and identifying what to look for, but also going through the different roles in the office and little things that they can do individually and then come together as a team. So it's going to be a great course. I promise you will walk out of the room completely changed. A lot of people, for whatever reason, come up to me afterwards and they're like, I want to light the world on fire. I'm like, I know. I'm like, but now you know. So let's collaborate and get some ideas and just go save as many lives as we can. But I truly believe that education and awareness can change the world and save lives. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait to see everybody on the ship. And I'm super grateful for Elijah and his team trusting me with this kind of message, and I can't wait.
Yes, absolutely. And one of the things that I love about Captain Elijah Desmond and what he does for his cruises, I've been on multiple, is that the quality of education that we receive on there is outstanding. There are incredible speakers like Loren who are very passionate about the work that they're doing. There are amazing speakers like myself. For this cruise, I'm going to be talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and looking at it and reframing it for us as dental professionals. And for years, I have talked about this topic before many national events happen here in the US, and there's been a lot of involvement in this area and in ways in which we can evolve in the way that we communicate. So I'm going to be sharing that. And I love that. Same as Loren, I don't take a traditional approach. I think this is an opportunity for us to have a conversation versus being talked to. And I think it's going to be something that's really awesome. Now, we're not the only speakers that are going to be featured there. There are many other speakers that will be sharing their information, including the celebrity dentist, Dr. Bill Dorfman. So if you've ever seen any smile makeovers, all right, there's some awesome content that's going to be shared for entire dental teams. Now, I want to know from Loren specifically, what is she excited about experiencing that isn't related to education? Because as caregivers, right, for our families, as caregivers for our patients, we often don't get a chance to pour into ourselves. And here at the Smiles at Sea event, not only are you going to get excellent education to be able to use it for your licensure renewal, to be able to take back into the communities that you serve and serve your patients at the highest level, you're also going to have the opportunity to be in the room with movers and shakers in dentistry, be able to elevate yourself personally, get a massage if you feel like it, right? Finally get those tan lines taken care of, right? Like what else is there to do other than just pour into ourselves, right? There's so much more. So I want to know from Loren, since you've been on a cruise before, what is one highlight that you're looking forward to?
So the first cruise I ever went on was back in 2019, and it was actually the last one before everything got shut down. So we didn't know that it was the last one, but we sure acted like it was without knowing that it was. So one of my favorite things is being on the ship, and like I said, you're stuck with each other, but you're also getting to be around other humans that are going to inspire you and are going to lift you up and are going to help you in ways that you don't even realize yet. And my favorite thing is how you feel afterwards, which is you do feel like you've learned something, but you also feel like at the same time, it was done in a way where you could enjoy it and you could also enjoy all the people around you. So I think the biggest thing about self-care for me is to make sure that I'm being present and to make sure that I am being as much of an extrovert as possible, because those little rooms and those little conversations and those after events and those little, get-togethers that you hear about, make sure you go to those. I know you're going to be exhausted, especially by the end of it, but I can't stress enough how important it is to network. If there's someone on your left, introduce yourself. If there's someone on your right, introduce yourself. Otherwise, you've missed an opportunity twice. So if you are an introvert, but you still want to network, then by all means come up to me and I will take you around the whole ship and introduce you to whoever you want to know. I've worked my butt off to make really good relationships with these people, but also I can lead you in a direction like someone did for me back in 2019. But ultimately, what I can tell you is you're going to learn something, but you're going to meet some of the best human beings on this planet and in our industry. And that alone is probably one of the biggest things you can do to take care of yourself and take care of your career. And it's amazing. I can't wait. I'm excited for all of it, even though I'm not going to sleep for days, but it's okay. I prepare for this.
Listen, the conversations are happening outside of the classroom, y'all. You're going to meet your dental besties. You may meet people who are going to collaborate with you. You may meet the person who's going to refer you to your next corporate sponsor if you're a speaker. You don't know what information or what exchanges are going to happen unless you're in the room. And I can tell you for sure that I've seen the same thing work for myself in my own career. So I want to kind of go over really quick who the speakers are. We have Dr. Chris Kramer, Dr. Eric Roman, Dr. Jarrett Rosenborough. We have John Melton. We have myself, Katrina Klein, Brian Fair, Dr. Laura Brenner, and Loren King. And we're actually going to be coming out of Los Angeles, y'all. We're coming to the West Coast. All right. We're going back, Cali, okay? So we are coming out of Los Angeles. We're going to be visiting Catalina Island, Ensenada, Mexico. All right. And so this is going to be an incredible event. Now, here's the sweet deal that has been granted by the amazing Elijah Desmond. Now, this has never been done before, but we are trying to fill this ship all the way to capacity with amazing dental providers. Now, here's the deal. If you use code Jasmin, and I'm a Jasmin without an E, you're going to save $300 on your ticket price. Now, let me give you an example of what that can look like. If you have your team and you're buying a team and event ticket, it's starting at $525 per person. That means you can take $300 off just by using that code. Same thing if it's a dentist that's coming to the event. This is a never before done deal. This is incredible for you to be able to save on your event ticket, reduce your costs, come out with us, learn with us. This is going to be an incredible event. I can't wait to be back with my dental friends. I can't wait to be back and share my information on this incredible cruise. It's happening in May. Let's get the dates, y'all. It's happening in May. And hold on, you have the dates by heart? May 8th through the 12th. Okay, perfect. I'll be there though. It's May 8th through the 12th, 2023. So if you're looking for a holistic approach to your continuing education as a dental professional, I'm going to highly encourage you to show up here. And I'm going to tell you my favorite thing. My favorite thing is to hang out on the pool deck. I love the pool deck. And I also love the white party.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes. And I don't know if anyone's ever had the opportunity to go to any of Elijah's parties, but they're incredible.
Yes.
And so not only would you have the opportunity to have your CE, we're going to have some parties for us to be able to have a good time, let our hair down, right? Be able to dance the night away. And there's so many other activities on the cruise too. So you'll be a good tired and relax with a cup filled by attending this event.
Best description ever. Yes.
All right, y'all. So if this is something that you're considering, if you want to get my honest opinion of what this was like for myself, send me a DM. Okay. Loren is available too. I'm going to put her Instagram as well. When I first did the cruise, it was just my husband and I. So we enjoyed it as a couple. When we did it again, we brought our entire family. So this can be a family event, right? And what's great about cruises, they have childcare. And we would drop our children off and say, have a good time. And guess what? They were so happy to be hanging out, right? Instead of with us, with the amazing childcare that they have on a cruise. So it is definitely for people who are coming on their own, for people who want to bring their family, who want to bring their team. It's an incredible event, and I cannot wait to see you all in Los Angeles. All right, any last thing you want to share with us, Loren?
No, just come with an open mind and an open heart, and open your mouth and talk to everybody. Don't be shy. Just be brave and introduce yourself to everybody. Don't be shy. And if you are, come hang out with me and I'll fix that real quick. So
Yes, yeah. Lauren says she's going to introduce you to everybody. I just tell me the one person you want to be introduced, because I'm a true introvert. Okay. I'm not going to introduce you to everybody. Just tell me that one or two people you want to introduce, so you don't have too much pressure. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Loren. I'm so grateful to you for showing up and hanging out with me. I can't wait to finally meet you in person at our Smiles at Sea dental cruise in May 8th through the 12th, y'all. And you can save $300 with my code Jasmin until April 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a never before done deal. Ever. Captain Elijah Desmond was very gracious in providing this. So you want to save $300 on your ticket. Now's the time for you to show up, be in the room. It's going to change your life and your professional life as well by coming to hang out with us. All right. Thanks again, Loren.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.